Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we've got some unboxings to do. This is going to be March's unboxing. I was waiting for my fairyloot stuff because I got my owlcrate usual on time in the month early, and then illumicrate got there really early in comparison to previous months, and I was so shocked. And so that was great, and then I had to just wait for fairyloot. I got the adult, wonderful, and then I got my young adult. This was not fairyloot's fault, just so you know. This was entirely my dog's fault. So that was really fun. So we're gonna start with this one because it's already been destroyed. You can actually see part of the book. Luckily, I think the book is undamaged. But yeah, get dogs, I said. They will be fun, I said. I love dogs. They're great. Okay, so right on top, undamaged spoiler card. Look at me go. This month's theme is Eternal. Very pretty. So yeah, first thing I already was sticking out of the box is this nice little pouch. This looks like it is a tarot pouch. Embroidered pouch is perfect for safeguarding your fairyloot monthly tarot cards, and it can even serve as a TBR pouch. I don't know what a TBR pouch means, but I think this is really pretty. It's like the moon kind of tarot card. It feels really nice. It's very pretty. Mine has some dog slobber on it. Next in here, I'm seeing Wrath Metal Bookmark. Interesting. Okay, so here the packet says it's designed by Rs28, but the spoiler card says that it's designed by Motto Lime Art. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it looks like this is Wrath from Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maliscalco. It's very pretty. I like the colors. I like metal bookmarks. I think they're very nice. I like the back too. This seems nice. It's good quality. I have no clue who Wrath is. I've not read Kingdom of the Wicked, but hey, cool. Not sure who exactly designed it, but hey, cool. I'll let it be known that I didn't realize the dogs had gotten into my package. Like, my boyfriend put it into my office like later, after they had already gotten into it. I didn't realize they got into it until I saw packing peanuts out in my living room, and I was like, why is there a bunch of packing peanuts out here? That's weird. This is why. Alrighty. Next in here, I see the Bear and the Nightingale plate designed by Blanca Designs. I have another set of like dark academia plates. I think they're cool, but since I have a house, I don't really have a need for plates. They're not something I use a lot, but nonetheless, this is very simple, very pretty. They're good quality. They're microwave and dishwasher safe, which is great. Yeah, they're cute. It'll match the other set that I have, which is nice, but overall. So the plate design is inspired by the book covers created by Michaela Alkino Design, which is the person that designed the fairyloot edition of the trilogy. So that's cool, at least. I don't have that, so I would not have known. Next in here, we've got a sticker sheet, which is bookish sticker sheet designed by No One Designs. Create a dreamy aesthetic on your reading journals, water bottles, laptops, and more with these enchanting vinyl stickers. They're very pretty. They're very cute, very versatile, will go well in everyone's reading journals. The price of fairyloot, although is not the most expensive, is still expensive for a monthly subscription. And the fact that there's only 4 items and one of them is a sticker sheet that I could have made myself is annoying nonetheless. Yes, these are pretty. Yes, they are nice designs, but I could get these anywhere, and no discredit to the artist, because again, the artist did a beautiful job, but I'm paying a lot of money for things, and a sticker sheet just doesn't hold up in value to me the same way, but I digress. And then we have the tarot cards for the month, which feature Elspeth as the Three of Stars and Raven as the Four of Stars. Characters from One Dark Window by Rachel Gilling. Illustrated by @SarahMirars_art. These are very nice. I do like their character art a lot. I have not read One Dark Window. I have it right here. I don't know. I think it's the cover that just doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't make me interested. I don't look at this and go, ooh, this looks like a very interesting romance fantasy. It looks like historical, and it just doesn't appeal to me. But that being said, I will hopefully at some point read it, and I am excited for that day to come. But it's just like, it's not really on my radar. So I do enjoy the fact that they bring character art for the books that they've done on the tarot cards, because I'm like, oh, okay, reminder that I should probably do that thing. And then finally we have the book. My poor book. This is tiny, oh my goodness. Okay. This poor little book bag. Yay, dogs. Okay, so we've got the bookmark with the ethereal theme on it, and then the pretty book, and then the fairy scoop, which, oh no. My art print was just in there. I was like, the fairy scoop's gotten really high quality paper. That's crazy. Oh, and there's going to be a sequel. Alright, great. Okay, so here is the character art with the letter on the back, and then the book, which is so tiny and cute in comparison to, like, their other books. I think almost every fairyloot book comes about this size. So, she's a little small. But this is, oh my goodness, Seven Faceless Saints by M.K. Love. I did not know that this was a recent release. I had heard, oh my god, these edges though, incredible. I've heard of this a few times, and I did not realize it was a new release. I thought it was pretty old in comparison. But it's stunning. It's very nice. Enemies to lover, I guarantee. Alright, let's read what it says. A brutal killer stalks Ambrosia, a city ruled by the disciples of the Seven Faceless Saints, a city where those with magic live in comfort while the rest struggle to survive. A city caught in the 20-year war of attrition, a battlefront consuming of a generation of conscripts. Saratosa will do anything to tear down the corrupt system of Ambrosia and get justice for her father, who was murdered by the military, including infiltrating the Palazzo to spy for the rebellion whilst training as a disciple of the Saint Patience. Damien Venturi is the youngest captain in the history of Palazzo security, expected to be ruthless and strong and to serve the saints with unquestioning devotion. But he's scared by his experiences on the front line, striving to please his brutal and detached father, and the thing he fears most is facing Roz, who he left behind when he went to war. When a disciple was murdered, Roz and Damien must team up to hunt the killer, no matter the consequences. They must face their buried emotions and the love they once shared, as they uncover corruptions and conspiracies that will bring darkness and chaos to the streets of their home. Interesting. I'll just say it. Damien Venturi is the most YA romance love interest I have ever heard in my entire life. But that's fine. I like the name Damien. I won't complain. This is a very pretty cover. The premise seems interesting for how short this book is, and it mentioned there being a sequel. And I'm interested to see how it goes. It's not something that really jumps out at me, but it's interesting to see just how many second chance romances are popping up in fantasy right now. Like, at first I was like, ooh, fun, and now I'm like, okay, I get it. So we will see. I've heard good things about this from other people. I, again, didn't realize it was a new release, so I am very interested. This was like already on my radar prior to this box, so that's exciting. I do have a complaint though when the character art and author's note is bigger than the book, because I like to keep those things together, and now it looks silly, so whatever. But yeah, that was Fairy Loot. Same issues as almost always with them, is just ever since they went down to 4 items to cut cost, sometimes I feel like it is a waste because I'm like, ooh, a sticker sheet, wonderful. But I do like the plate and the bookmark. The bag is nice, although I don't really have a lot of use for it, but I'm still excited nonetheless. So let's quickly jump into my fairyloot adult. It's been said that people are complaining about their books being damaged because they don't have packing peanuts or whatever. I don't like it. I've never had a book severely damaged. Maybe a scratch here or there, but like, come on, I don't need packing peanuts. But again, I get it. We're spending a lot of money on these. It's annoying to get something you spent a lot of money on that's damaged. Anyway, the adult theme for March is rotten opulence. Okay. And then the book, normal size for fairyloot. Ooh, I'm seeing pretty flower sprayed edges. Okay, and here we have The Foxglove King by Hannah Whitten. I've heard of this recently. I don't know why, but it did recently come up somewhere. I like the little crown on the side. Pretty but dark character art. I do think they could benefit from lightening the character art just a little bit on their books, but what do I know? I do love this naked hardback super much. I'm a little worried about the foiling, but hey, that's okay. I like these ends though. They're pretty. Again, they're a little dark. And then there's a reverse dust jacket, which, meh. I'm so about character art on reverse dust jackets. I have only changed the reverse dust jackets for one singular book, and that was A Lesson in Vengeance. So, that's that. This feels very Kindle Unlimited, and I don't mean that offensively, but it feels like it would be a Kindle Unlimited 4th book in a series or something. So, let's read what this is about. When Laura was 13, she escaped a cult in the catacombs beneath the city of Delaire. In the 10 years since, she lived by one rule: don't let them find you. Easier said than done when her magic ties her to the city. Mortem is a magic born from death, and it's a high price and illicit commodity in Delaire. Laura has made a living running poisons for the city's underbelly, but when a run goes wrong, she's captured by the king and expects to be sent to the Pyre? But the king has different plans. Laura is thrust into the sainted king's glittering court, where no one can be believed and even fewer can be trusted. Guarded by Gabriel, a duke-turned-monk, and continually running up against the bastion, the king's ne'er-do-well heir, Laura tangles in politics, religion, and forbidden romance as she attempts to navigate the debauched and opulent society. But when the life she left behind in the catacombs is catching up with her, and even as Laura makes her way through the sainted court above, danger from below draws ever closer. This is a romantic, epic fantasy that follows a poison runner who is thrust into the world full of the court intrigue, forbidden romance, and magic, and death magic. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I don't know how to feel. It sounds intriguing. I do like cult-esque books, so that's exciting. That's something cool, but I don't know. I just don't know. I will read it at some point. Alright, and moving right along, we'll check out the owlcrate next. Alright, you open her up. Right on top, spoiler card. This month's theme is Let's Rewrite History. Very plain, but very cute. Alright. The worms are back. Alright, the first thing that I'm seeing is the Treasured Tomes. I'm really loving this series. Much more than the luggage, I'll be honest. This one is inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. And it says the Ballad of the Archer and the Fox. In case you forgot what the Prince of Hearts has done and you're tempted to trust him again. How cute. I'm so glad that they've like secured the hinges. If you got the first one, the Cruel Prince one, it's constantly going to stay open, whereas these ones actually open and close properly like a book. But I really enjoy them. I think that they're very well done. Next up, I'm seeing a pen. Very special. This is an Eternal pen. Our Babel inspired Internal pen is ideal for annotating books, writing TBR lists, and perhaps translating arcane manuscripts at prestigious universities. No sharpening required with the innovating nib on this long-lasting writing instrument. With cap secure, twist the bottom portion of the pencil to reveal the eraser stored inside. Oh, interesting. I do really like mechanical pencils, I will be honest with you. And this one feels, wow, very secure. I don't understand though. Okay, so the nib is just graphite, I think. Am I breaking it? Okay. Is there an easier way to get to the eraser maybe? Hold on. So there's like no pencil inside. It is just one little nib. I don't know how long lasting that'll be, but I'm intrigued. I'm excited. My only issue is like whilst you're writing, you can feel the shake of the eraser inside. But hey, it's pretty. We're here to make magic with words. I love a pencil. I'll take it. I've never heard of these kinds of pencils before, so I don't know the validity of how like long lasting they actually are, but it's exciting. It's intriguing. Next in here I see a very pretty box. I love their packaging. I will be entirely honest with you. Oh, I love these. Okay, drink your iced coffee and sweet tea in true Shadowhunter style with this souvenir glass tumbler. I love these kinds of bottles. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I adore them so freaking much. Little glass straws. I do have one that is, oh, this one's so secure. I have one that's inspired by the Poppy Wars, but it does not have a cool little like rubber stop where the straw goes. But yeah, it's like a little like fake bookstore inspired by the Shadowhunters. I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. I have the Infernal Devices, I believe, so at least a box set, and then like the one after. I'm gonna donate them before I read them. I've seen the show. I think that Cassie Clare has a very big following, and it's okay if like I'm the one reader that just like doesn't get into it, but I just can't stand behind her as an author personally, and just like some of the things that she writes about. I know that she's gotten a little bit better or whatever. I don't care. It's just not for me. But I will happily drink iced coffee out of this adorable cup, so don't you worry. Socks! Oh my god, what a wonderful day. These are owlcrate reader socks, library socks. How freaking cute. I'm obsessed. I love socks so much. They're just a library card. That's it. And they're adorable. I like them a lot. And the next thing that I'm seeing in here is a book sleeve. It says, I have no clue what this says. I'm gonna be honest. I can't read this font. Yeah, no clue what they say though. But it looks nice. It's pretty. I have so many book sleeves at this point that I just like don't know what to do with them. But it's nice. I can't read the cursive though. The font is just too much. And then the book here at the bottom. Ah! So there's the little booklet that you get. There is next month, which is Relics in Ruins. And then it looks like they're promoting their ambassador program. Cool. And they have a new thing, the Nest, which is like their social media platform, which I think is great for them. That's good marketing, in my opinion. I haven't joined because I just don't have the time. Maybe once tax season's over, which is coming up so fast, maybe I will. Alright. They brought the foiling stenciled edges back. Here we have a dust jacket list book. Oh, you know that sounds so good. This is Midnight Strikes by Zeba Shahnaz? Shahnaz. Yeah? Okay. On the back it says, our fates are sealed, whether we know it or not. Naked hardbacks are so nice. This quality feels great. Love the end pages. The letter and the signed pages are in the note, or in the book, which I honestly, I kind of like. I'm more likely to read it that way, to be honest with you. And there's a map. We love a map. So good. They did not separate the pages very well. But they're just gold stencil edges, which I like plain because then I can just, you know, destroy it freely. So, because there's no dust jacket, I have no synopsis. Let me see if there's one on here. Is an explosive and enchanting time loop fantasy. We follow 17-year-old Aeneas, who experiences the same night over and over, trying to make it past midnight to live and see the next day. At the same time, Aeneas starts to unravel the dark and deadly deception of the court and kingdom. Oh my god, I love the trope of like Groundhog's Day in fantasy. I just think it's so freaking fun. So yeah, Happy Death Day is like one of my favorite movies. I know. We can talk about that another time. So this is actually really exciting. I'm intrigued. Oh. You use my buzzwords and I'm instantly excited. Beautiful edition, beautiful synopsis. I cannot wait. So in Owlcrate we got the book sleeve, the cup, the socks, the pen, and then the like enamel pin. So that's 5 items compared to fairyloot's 4. You are paying more for Owlcrate in the like grand scheme, like it is more expensive, which I think often comes with the complaint of like, you don't do sprayed edges anymore, like your books aren't I personally, like, I'm cool not having sprayed edges. Like, I truly am content with that. I'm more likely to pick up the book physically if there's not sprayed, like, beautiful sprayed edges, because once you start breaking the spine in any way, like, it'll start warping the digital sprayed edges, which always worries me. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You are paying more for Owlcrate than fairyloot, but you're getting more items, and the quality of the items are good. I've been using Owlcrate for many years, and when I had them in high school compared to now, it is vastly different. Like, for example, this is The Cruel Prince. I got this from Owlcrate when it came out. It's just a foiled cover, an art print, a sticker, the letter, no sprayed edges, nothing special. It wasn't even like, oh no, it is signed. It is a signed edition. But it's just like, it's like a book you would get anywhere. It was nothing super spectacular and special. And that's how most of my special editions from Owlcrate back in like 2017 era, 2016, that's how they look. And so seeing them just like even step it up a little bit by like beautiful hardbacks, fine by me. I'm cool with it. I'm so cool with it, I'll be honest. I'm a sucker for water bottles. Okay, last one. We've got illumicrate. One day I will get it correct. Alrighty. And she's open. Luckily, we got the spoiler card on top. All of them succeeded. A+, everybody. You did your job. This month's theme is Live Like Legends. I do appreciate about illumicrate, they're like, here's your spoiler card. You get a little piece of paper booklet. I'm not going to give you a book because I know you're not going to read it. Fair, man. So fair. So, the first thing that I'm seeing looks like a cute, pretty small, but very cute lunch pail. Ooh! It's got the little, like, silver foily inside, so it's, like, insulated for warm food. That's actually pretty cool. And I really like this design. It looks, let me see what they said. Lunch bag, journey to the underworld. Take your lunch or snacks with you wherever you go with your very own underworld-inspired lunchbox. That makes sense. Checks out. Hades and Persephone would be how I would explain this. Just because there's, like, the pomegranates and then the snakes and the little, like, Greek plant pot. But very nice. Very cute. I will actually get use out of that. Next up here, I'm seeing Mount Olympus and the Underworld collectible teapot. What the heck? Oh, like a whole ass teapot? She's so cute. She's pretty. She's very pretty. I don't really drink tea. So unless I was to put like an energy drink in here, which I'm sure you wouldn't want to run this through your dishwasher. This is the final item for the Greek mythology tea collection. and this is inspired by Mount Olympus in the underworld, so you got Olympus on one side and the underworld on the other. I'll be honest with you, the Persephone and Hades like cup and saucer plate, I did give that to my friend for Christmas because she's much more into it, but this is a very cute little pot. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or use it, to be honest, but it is adorable, so it is what it is. Next, an undisclosed package of some sort. My boyfriend's having a rough day. He started a project and needed a tool that he didn't actually have the right wrench for. And now he's pacing outside my window on the phone while Severo is going insane because he wants to be with him. So that's fun. Everyone's having a great time. Alrighty, another one. So this is the collection of Greek myths. Makes sense. This is the Greek Myths book pot. Our next collectible book pot is inspired by all of our favorite Greek myths and features a color we have never included before. Ancient tales from the land of gods. This is very cute. Legends, heroes, monsters. I like these pots. I'm probably never going to put a plant in one. Currently, my other one, I think I only have one other, and it's the Great Libraries. I have spooky, scary horror books in there to like randomly draw whenever I want to read them. And then the last item, again, we've already discussed this with fairyloot, but a sticker sheet. It's cute. It's Greek god theme. There's a spider and a cute owl and some grapes. Yeah, it's fine. This is an Olympian sticker sheet. It represents your favorite gods and goddesses with Greek mythology sticker sheet. Here's the thing. I'm not like a Greek mythology girly. I never learned about it. I had one singular unit that maybe spanned like a few weeks, if even. I feel like it was like a week, maybe two. So I don't know a lot about Greek gods, so I couldn't tell you what any of these things mean except for the pomegranate, because I've gotten things in the past with pomegranates. So it's fine. It's just a little sticker sheet though at the end of the day. So that's how I feel. It's fine. And then we have the book. So this is Lies We Sing to the Sea by Sarah Underwood. This is stunning. Like, look at that. There is a face. It's hard to tell because of the reflection, and then the beautiful edges, and then on the back it says her life to appease a god, his life to save a kingdom, her lies to destroy them all. I think that's so pretty. I do like when there's like some kind of artwork on the inside and then the signature from the author. I love the little gold detailing, very pretty. And then just the naked back. It's very pretty, but very plain and basic, like in a nice way, like not derogatory. Just a very like straightforward book. I'm not a Greek mythology girly, like I said. I've not read anything other than the Song of Achilles, which I didn't love. Sorry. I do have Muse on my shelf. Ardeli? No? Whatever that book is, I am interested in that. I'm interested in them, but I never pick them up. So this says, death was only the start of her story. In the cursed kingdom of Ithaca, each summer brings the hanging of 12 maidens, a gift to the vengeful Poseidon. For 17 years, Leto has escaped the curse's mark until now. But death does not claim Leto. Instead, she wakes on a mysterious island greeted by the immortal Melantho. She tells Leto that Ithaca's sacrifice are the legacy of the great Odysseus, payment for the lives of the Queen Penelope's 12 maids cast into the ocean centuries ago. Leto has the chance to break the curse. She just has to kill the Prince of Ithaca. But Prince Matthias also seeks to free his kingdom from the curse. Torn by her growing love for both Melantho and Matthias, Leto must choose a path to follow. By breaking the curse, they will save the thousands of lives, but if they fail, then the tides of fate will drown them all. So, complaint 1. The gold foiling is sticky, and I don't like how that feels. Complaint 2. I don't care about Greek stuff. I'm sorry. This is a beautiful book. I will likely pick it up at some point in my reading journey, but it does not call to me. It does not interest me deeply. My favorite thing out of this entire box is hands down the lunchbox, because that's versatile. So overall, for illumicrate, my favorite thing would be the lunchbox, but the teapot I have no use for, and the sticker sheet is cool, but like so-so. And the pot plant, because again, I'm not a Greek girly, like I don't have like a place to put it or anything. I'll probably stick it on a shelf and rarely look at it or acknowledge it. But that's all of them. I think Owlcrate takes the cake as my favorite, but that's everything that I got for March. I hope you enjoyed this video and hanging out with me. What did you like? Are any of these books piquing your interest? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!